99% accurate, Rufai. That's what he said. But let me take a tweet from Nigerian citizen who wrote, I think the constitution should be amended for INEC Nigeria. I think the position of INEC chairman should not be an appointment by the executive, but should be an elective position to be elected by Nigerians, just like every other election. It will help strengthen its independence. Well, Rufai, guess what? In the meantime, the News Agency of Nigeria reports that the Independent National Electoral Commission says it will on Monday approach the appeal court for an order to allow it reconfigure its bimodal voter accreditation system for the March 11 State Assembly elections. Many Nigerians have shared mixed reactions. Let us take a tweet from Sama Madi, who wrote, Hail free and fair elections. Obiakpo local government area results in INEC portal. LP 70,000, APC 12,000. Meanwhile, INEC announced something different. APC 80,000, LP 3,000. Just one local government in Rivers State. Oh, see how Tinubu won Rivers State. Is this true? Please, let's cross-check. But let me take Rufai's reaction to that particular story. People are saying, why do they want to reconfigure the Bvas at this point? And people are saying it will take a long time to do that.
Okay, so the very first thing, I think concerning the INEC chairman and a couple of videos you've played, and him coming out to say there were flaws, it pretty much reminds me of the song of Inkemowa, popularly known as Ukwa. And it's a very important song. He says, agreement is agreement, yo. It don't reach you for settlement. You can't tell me nonsense. Agreement is agreement, yo. That's my reaction to all the videos. It was an agreed thing. You went to Chatham House to say it. You said it everywhere in the world. Why are you now telling us all of this when it's the time for you to be able to settle it? And now we're hearing all sorts. You have come out to say the process was flawed. A lot of people told you that, please, if you see that you don't have confidence in the process, some of the things have not come in, why don't you delay announcement of the results to get every factor right? And concerning that tweet, Audrey, I do not think you need to elect the INEC chairman. I think the problem is the strength of the institutions. That's where the problem lies. So the question is, if the Constitution says that it is the commission that will review, till date, are we saying that the commission, which is also filled with other people in INEC, have not been able to review what happened in the election and come out with a report, even as to what even happened to the Bvas machine or the IRF, the technical glitch itself? So it is the strength of institutions, and that's why I think now Nigerians should start looking, at who even becomes rec in INEC, who grows up the ladder. Because it is when you get strong institutions right. You see, if we get INEC right as a very strong institution, you will not care who is the head of INEC.
Yes.
The reason why we're scared who is the head of INEC is because we've not gotten strong institutions right. The question I keep asking you is, who is the head of Electoral College in America? Has anybody even bothered to say, we want to know who is the head of Electoral College? No. Because the institutions have been gotten right.
Yes.
So INEC now saying he wants to go to court to retweak its Bvas.
At the 11th hour.
This time, was it also part of the agreement and the guideline that after every elections, Bvas will be retweaked? Is it not the same register that will be used? Please, I might be in nepios on this matter, so please correct me. I might be wrong in my assumptions. I don't shy away when I'm wrong.
All right.
Maybe you have to educate me. So is it that there must be an upgrade, or the same information pre-stored on the Bvas that has to do with the interface of the register and all of that, is that it's no longer in use of? Because we don't really know, what is happening. And is it not just one accreditation that happens and you give people 3 different ballot units? So why are the polling stations changing?
I don't know.
And INEC should also tell us why out of 176,000 polling units, 9 days after the election on the IRF portal, is still 162,000. Because as far as I'm concerned, the election has not been concluded if all the pollings have not been uploaded. And if there's a shortfall, have they been able to tell us what is the reason for the shortfall? Those are the reports we want to get.
It's not in our place to announce INEC results. it's INEC that announces the results. But this is why the political parties have recourse to the courts. And the main job that they have before them is to provide concrete evidence before the court without prejudice to the outcome of the court process. So anybody who has any evidence, the place to go is, the tribunal, the Court of Appeal, acting as the tribunal in presidential election matters, and to provide the evidence there. And I'm sure that their lordships, will act on the basis of the evidence that is provided before them. So it's for the lawyers to do their due diligence. That's one. Number two, should anybody be surprised that, Professor Yakubu Mahmoud has been very good at talking? What INEC has done is a very good illustration of the fact that talk is cheap.
Yes.
And in Nigeria, whether it's election or security or the economy or any aspect of our lives, our leaders are victims of that aphorism that talk is cheap. They say things they don't mean. They assure you, we are always being assured every day. we have been assured, if you count it over 1,000 times, since